Hello, slimy fertilers. That's a little reference for you people that watch Bad Influence either at the time or in Rose Tinted's channel. Check that guy out. Very good. Yes, this is the RetroTech 120p challenge. This week we're playing Ninja Masters. Haoh-Ninpo-Cho. From now on, I'm going to be called Ninja Masters. Not doing all that Japanese talk. I'm a proper northern lad and I don't like all that Japanese talk. I'm not from the north and I'm very, very sorry if I've insulted anyone in any particular way. Yes, came out in 1996. Neo Geo game, so it came out on the AES, MVS and the CD by ADK, who did other stuff like World Heroes and things like that. It might have been even their last beat 'em up they did. This came out also on the Neo Geo X, which is like a handheld thingy, in 2012, and then it was released on a lot of the virtual consoles and stores like the Steam, the Nintendo Virtual Console Shop, Xbox One and PS4. So there's all manner of ways to play it if you didn't want to play it illegally like I have here. What's different about this compared to other beat-em-ups? Well, it's slightly different in the fact that it's sort of a mix between Street Fighter and Samurai Shodown, because you can fight either using a weapon or not using a weapon, just using your fists and your feet. If you see on the back, basically a lot of the characters will have like a flashing weapon and you can knock out the hand and stuff like that. I don't do anything that clever. I just sort of played one practice round of it, sort of got the weapon out a couple of times, but didn't really know how I did it. But I went, let's just go with it anyway, as I like to get these out early and done so I can get on with my week. So yeah, RetroTech 120p challenge. This was selected by Sean, Retro Masters. He loves a beat 'em up, and yeah, please do check out the other videos on the channel. Basically, it's a load of old fellas gathered together, load of wise men. One wise man picks the game for the week, and the other wise men compete by playing the game and uploading the video of them playing it. You can have as many practice goes as you like, and then you can record it so you can practice it throughout the week. It starts on Sunday and then record on Saturday. Nothing wrong with that, just as long as it's your first recorded run is the one you submit. Use 2 credits and see how far you get. I don't get very far. It's worth having a look at some of the other videos on this for sure, because I'm sure the other people involved will possibly get their weapons out, misses, and may even use that max bar at the bottom, which apparently does lots of flashy moves. So not going to be an interesting watch from me, unfortunately, unless you like genital facts, and that is coming up now. So you may have noticed that I've chosen the blonde lady with the big boobs. That's just the kind of guy I am, a creepy middle-aged man. But also it benefits the video this week because I know we've covered breasts before, misses, but we are covering this time the average size of women across the globe, because although she's called Natsume, you don't get a lot of blonde Japanese people, do you? So I'm presuming she's not local, even though she's called Natsume. I could be wrong. So I've chosen to be this character just for the purposes of doing this particular bit. So basically, I'm going to be talking about the average size of bra cups across the world, which I haven't done yet. So Japan, for instance, is A to B cup. That is the average size of a lady's bra cup size over there. So as you may know, if you frequent certain adult sites, Japanese women don't tend to be overly endowed in the top area, but what they do is they make up for it by making weird screeching noises. I wouldn't know. But yeah, they're not the smallest. They're sort of lower mid-table. They won't be qualifying for Europe. They won't be getting relegated. So the 5 smallest bra sizes are apparently Bangladesh at the bottom, then Cambodia, Vietnam, Niger, that's Niger, be careful how you say that one, and Nepal. And they all sport AA cup bras. The 5 biggest are Norway with a C to D cup, and then Luxembourg, Iceland, the US, and the good old UK. And they have the C cup. that's great to know, isn't it? That we've got bigger breasts. But then what you have to bear in mind is that a lot of that, of the smaller cups, is because of nutrition. So ladies in poorer countries like Central Africa and sort of Eastern Asia don't get as much food as us. So that might explain why they don't have a lot to fill their old bra cups there. So yes, that's my genital facts done. I'm not long for this world. I know this is my first credit, but here's a spoiler. Don't get beyond this, fella. You can probably go away now if you like, unless you like me whoring, if you will, my forthcoming stuff on my channel. So yes, this week I've got Jeffrey Archer's Not a Penny More, Not a Penny Less. That's going to be the one that takes my viewing figures above Soap's Game Room and Ashen's and Kim Justice and even AVGN, I'm sure. Jeffrey Archer's Not a Penny More, Not a Penny Less, a text adventure on the Commodore 64 and the Spectrum, and the Atari ST and Amstrad and BBC. It was on a few. And then next week, I can't remember what's the following week. Automan. We've got Automan coming up on the Commodore 64, one of the worst games I've ever played. And then following that, you've got the Spider-Man animated series, and then a month's time, because I'm that prepared, even though I've been on holiday. You've got what have you got? Oh, Skips. Suggestion by Anthony. I did done a video on the action biker game on the Spectrum, Commodore 64, and the Ataris and the BBC, I think. I can't remember. It's been a while since I did it. So yeah, lots of excitement and fun things to come. But yes, please do join in this week, especially if you're a fighting fan. I'm sorry about how glitchy it's recorded. I was trying to do several things on my computer at once, and the recording software, I don't have a capture card, just record it directly off screen capture. I'm that cheap. Basically, it looks a little bit glitchy on this video I've done here. I will see if I can improve that before I upload. I possibly can't, but you can see there's been no cheating, just misses a couple of frames and that, so I think it'll be all right. Ran at the proper speed, so no problem there. At least I assume so. I've never played this before, but it looks like it's running okay. But yeah, I don't know what to say about this game, really. It's pretty good. I like the idea behind it. I think the graphical style's pretty enough. It's nothing to write home about. It's not like the backgrounds are quite nice, aren't they? But yeah, if you've played like an SNK beat 'em up, apart from the mechanic where you can swap your weapon in and out, there's not a lot to say about it, really. I mean, I'm obviously no expert because I don't actually get the weapon out, so I don't know why you're listening to me waffle on about it. I'm talking a lot of old shite. But as I say, have a look at some of the other videos before you join up, because you should join up because it's fun. And see people playing this game properly and possibly getting a lot further. You won't get that from me, unfortunately, today. But yeah, definitely it's worth joining in. And if you win or lose, you still get put on the wheel, and you might be able to choose the game the next week if you're not a fan of beat 'em ups. If you want, there's still lots of games to pick from. Once we've done them, we don't do them again. There might be a change to that because I think there's a particular anniversary coming up. But I'm sure that'll be revealed. I don't want to ruin anything, especially if we change it. But yeah. So just waiting for my inevitable slaughter to happen. And there it is. That broke my spirit and my face. As poor old Kazumi succumbs without winning a single round. God bless her. Maybe she should stick to whatever it is she does. Falconry or whatever they did in ancient Japan. Bunyip hunting. That's Australia, isn't it? They have bunyips. Yes, anyway. What a load of waffle. But thanks for listening to it. And hopefully I'll see you again next time. But until that time, Kay, thanks, bye.